Okay guys, so as you can see it's a little windy, but this is like 2 out of the 10 that it was a little while ago. It was super hard. It was windy. As you can see back there, there's all that dust blowing. The umbrella was closed. They opened it up and threw it over there. Yeah. See, there's another gust of wind there. As you can see, this thing is leaning over. It's just a lot of wind. I was running around getting these characters into the chicken coop. And I will show you in a minute, but it's very bad news for us. I will show you in a minute. So as you can see, things are blowing around everywhere. There was one mango that fell there. Not bad. But as you come around the corner here, you will see tons and tons fell off this tree. Pretty much all the mango that was in this tree is gone. Now, as you can see, this thing is coming loose and it's moving around. But what's helping it is this what's helping it is this filter house here. This is the bad news. This was just loaded with avocados and it blew it over. It hit here. See, it just demolished this thing. And the chances of getting this thing up are slim to none. Yeah. Now there's a 50% chance of rain, but I don't see any rain. I don't see it at all. Yeah. I don't know. I will try to see if we can get some support from somebody, because we don't get much support here in this community. Even though it's a Christian community, there's very little help. As you can see, it bent this thing when it knocked the avocado tree down. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. As you can see, the neighbor, their light fell down. It's down on the ground. Yeah. Maybe we can talk to the neighbor and he can bring his truck here, the boom. The boom. Put it over as much as possible and see if he can lift that thing up. Yeah. But look at this. Look. Yeah. Anyway, here, let me pick this thing up here and go from there. All right, here it is. We had a couple of guys come and help us. We managed to get this thing up. Here you have a little pulley chain thing going up to the top here. We have another one here. We have some eucalyptus. We have some eucalyptus. We have some eucalyptus poles, and he's installing that C3 that we had floating around there. So there it is. It's actually standing better than it was before. It was actually leaning really close to this thing here. We've had some really bad winds, but yeah, it finally went down. So hopefully it'll hold. Tomorrow I've got some ratchet straps. I will strap it to the 4x4s. We have this one here, and we have the 4x4 in that corner there. And yeah, I'll probably attach it to that 2x2, because the 4x4s are just way too far. But anyway, hopefully it'll hold till tomorrow. But oh, what tragedy if this thing dies, because right now it is full and they was growing so good. All right, we'll see what happens by tomorrow. We're starting to rain a little bit, so let's get on out of here. Okay guys, so this is the third day that we get slammed with some really high winds and a lot of rain. The rain is okay, but it's that wind. Now this thing here, as you can see, it's really leaning, and we somewhat picked it up before, but it's back down again. So we went ahead and bought some more bamboo, and we bought some eucalyptus poles, because all these little trees here along the pond, on the side, all the way around here, they need to be supported. Last night it was some really high winds, and as you can see, this avocado tree here, I had some pieces of bamboo and whatnot. I anchored it up because the wind knocked it over. Now, good thing for those trees there, because what happens is the wind comes and this little wall over here slows it down. But right here in this corner, I mean, this is my thinking. Right here in this corner, I think the wind channels right through that little thing there. As you can see, that one branch on that other avocado tree is kind of drooping down. But I think this one really gets slammed because the wind is trying to go around. Anyway, we picked it up, but we have some more eucalyptus poles and bamboo and what have you that we can correct that. And as you can see, it rained a lot to the point where it actually put some water in the bottom of this thing here. Yeah. Now a lot of these trees, they're pretty much without leaves because they got stripped. Now we had a very strong we had a very strong mango. We had a really strong mango crop, and this thing got beat up everywhere. Now the wind whips, and if you look over there, they're all over the ground and they've already been picked up several times. You see paper hanging off of here, where it took a lot of this paper here, which is a protection for the mango from insects and birds and what have you. Yeah. And here's another mango there. This thing here, which is the R2D2 mango, that's been getting whooped and all the papers off of this thing, and there's been several that actually fell. Yeah. Now on the good side is all this rain does help the pond, make everything settle and stuff, so that when we get ready to do that smectite, then it'll be somewhat settled. This is another thing that I need to fix. As you can see, all of this is wet because the wind was coming from over there, so it put a lot of that rain in here, which was actually a good thing because the little ones are over there, and they didn't have to panic as much as these guys here. And here, one of the ladders fell off because what happens is they're up here and being jammed down here at the bottom. And these guys start stressing and panicking and jumping, and next thing you know, this thing falls off of there. So I'm gonna have to rebuild this thing here, and yeah. But before I rebuild it, I'm gonna have to go to the store and buy some more of this wire, because I barely have any left. I might have 2-3 feet of that stuff, and I need it to support all this bamboo and what have you. Yeah. And then over here we have this mango tree here that had been knocked down the first wind that we had. And as you can see, and lucky for us, we had some eucalyptus poles. We had 4 of them, 5 of them left. So they went up here, have a cam along here, and a couple of ratchet straps here. And yeah, we even used C3 that I had cut for the roof over there. So, but this has gone through, since we brought it up, it's gone through 2 more high winds, and we're still holding. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah, there's that big avocado there. The neighbor, he had put up this bamboo thing with some plastic there to make a fence. They just bought that property there, and it's down here and it's down on the other end down there because the wind goes out that way. Yep. So anyway, got a lot of work to do here. And this thing here almost has no leaves because the wind just took them off. But as you can see, it's loaded with fruit, and it's had fruit before, and let me tell you, it is very good, very sweet. Now this mango here, lucky for us, is right here between the filter house and the fish house. Otherwise it would have been down. That wind was whipping, and this thing here had gaps going all the way around. I took this piece of bamboo that was holding this fruit, and I just put it in here to help support it, and it was enough to hold it. So now we've got more stuff that we can prop it up with, because we might not be as lucky next time. Now, according to the weather forecast, we should have more rain about 2 o'clock on all through the night. Now, it doesn't mean that there's wind, and it doesn't mean that it's gonna happen, but that's the forecast. Here's a little branch that came off this thing here. Here's a branch that came off the first time. Let's go to the front and let me show you. As you can see, this cover here got ripped up by the wind. Yeah, it's just hanging there. So we've ordered a new one already. Hopefully it'll be here soon. And then all of this, as you can see, there's a lot of avocados. There's a lot of mangoes on the ground here. Yeah. Now these leaves were just picked up on Friday. It was all neat, and now they're back. This wind really stripped a lot of these trees of their leaves. And here, there's another one that got broken up from somewhere up there. And if you look, tons of mangoes. So it looks like this year it'll be a very small crop. And then here, this lemon tree has to be picked up because the wind knocked it over. Yeah, you can see here. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. So, oh, I just noticed this. This tree here also got knocked over. This used to be against this column, and now it's sticking way out. Oof. That's something else that needs to be fixed. If you look at this tree here, it almost has no leaves. They were all taken off by the wind. I don't know how fast the wind was, but let me tell you, it was pretty strong. I would probably say somewhere between 60 and 80 miles per hour. It was, yeah, it was pretty strong. If you look at this tree here, it almost has no leaves. Yep. It took these shingles here and knocked them over. Yeah. What can I say? And the durian that we used to have up here is no longer there. So I guess we have to wait till next year to see any durian. Yeah. So there you are. All I can tell you is there was a lot of wind, a lot of damage. And as bad as I make it sound, we were lucky because there's other people out there that, you know, had damage to their roof, they had damage to structures or what have you. Yeah, oh, gonna have to gonna have to jump the fence and get this thing here. That was a little ice chest looking thing. Yeah. Anyway, look, there's even mangoes all the way out there, and that's a big one. Anyway, okay guys. Okay guys, so there it is. We count our blessings and fix what was damaged and move on. All I can say is we welcome all the rain, but not the wind. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย